I have all this adapter, right? Somehow none of them has the correct thread pitch that goes on a Honda. I think that should be clean enough. Hello everyone, welcome to your channel. It's your host. Today's episode is the installation of the super damper onto the G23. It took me a little while to gather all the tools and the parts I needed to make this thing happen. As you can see, I got the OE crank pulley because I wanted to show you the differences between the three. It's for the inquiring minds wants to know. This is the F23 crank pulley. Everyone knows that this thing is massive and it is heavy. But for the size, yeah, the F23 is a little bit bigger. It's about a 1/4 inch bigger. This one measured about 7 inches. And this one is 6 3/4. This is the H22 pulley, and it's similar as the size of the ATI. It's about 1/8 or 1/16 of an inch taller. Right there. The reason why I'm showing you the differences between these three pulleys, it's because of the alternator. This is a 95 Honda Accord alternator. I want to make sure that alternator pulley are the same for a Honda Prelude that has a H22 motor in it. As you can see, there was a differences between the F23 and H22 is a little bit smaller. And I don't want to create an overspeed condition on this alternator, thus shorten the life of it. For some of you guys that are already using ATI damper, yeah, please leave a comment if you don't experience any problem on your alternator. Now for the installation of the crank pulley bolt, what really concerns me the most is how am I going to hold this pulley once it's on there? ATI damper didn't really create a means on installing the tool that we have, unlike the OE. As you can see the differences. If this engine is being built and it's on the engine stand, no problem there. But now that this is inside the engine bay, there's no way of counter-reacting the forces that I'm going to put on this bolt. But no biggie, I came up with something that I could use. I'm gonna use this bar. I put some holes in it where I'm gonna put it here to hold it. I do have a compressor and an impact gun, but it's not enough to torque it correctly. So this is a good opportunity to show you on how am I gonna do it. For some of you guys that don't have a compressor and impact tools, I got myself a balancer removal install tool, a very inexpensive one. And I have to be creative in order for me to use this. I just could not stomach to buy those $300 tools. That's why this thing is costing me enough. It's something that you guys can do the same. I thought about welding this tool onto the bolt. So what I did, I put some hole in it and create a thread on it. So this thing will be screwed in. Like so. I thought about getting the adapter where you could screw into this tool right here. The problem is that adapter will not screw into this because it has a different size. I think what he offers is a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's the problem that I ran into. So I said, you know what, let me just create a thread in there, and as you can see, it should work. But I'm not going to use this. For some of you guys that have watched the recent episode, I have said that I'm going to heat this up using that. We should just go ahead and I'm going to set it up to about 150. This is 250, about 200. Not to worry. And before I put that hub on the crankshaft, I'm going to put a little bit of anti-seize on it. This is the ARP. I was reading the instructions and it's the same thing. Where is that? It said it prevents seizing, galling on the thread. So this is more like it's an anti-seize. Put some anti-seize and this should be ready. Okay, I also put some anti-seize onto here. Let me put my gloves. Okay, it's on. Alright, I need to give it a tap. There you go. That's solid. That's how much it's seated on there. And by heating it up, putting the hub in the oven, I just made it a lot easier for me to insert it. And with a bar, gave it a light tap, and I heard that solid sound. Rest assured that is sitting correctly. Somehow, with all of this adapter that was included on this box, none of them are the same thread pitch as this bolt. It's kind of weird, man. Yeah. Somehow, none of this thing is made for Honda. Yeah. Yeah, it's just weird. And like I said earlier, the adapter that they sell on the web, it will not fit onto here. But no biggie. I have this. Oh, the sun is up. That's good. We'll put that on. And we'll give it a try. I want to try this out. I needed a some kind of spacer because the bolt it sticks out and I'm going to bottom out. This will do. Give it a few crank. Make sure I'm okay. We'll give it a few crank. Okay, that's as far as it can go. All right. That should do it. So I'm all good. Okay, it works. Hopefully removing it shouldn't be any problem. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and I'm gonna put the remaining part on it and give it a torque. This has a dimple and a mark right there, and it should line up right there on top, right there. That has a dimple right there, right here. There's the dimple right there. I'm gonna line it up through there. Right there. There's one remaining screw right here on top. Obviously I cannot torque this not unless I turn the crankshaft. But what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put my other adapter so I can properly torque this bolt. I needed to disconnect my traction bar in order to have me to install this bar. Otherwise it's not sitting correctly. This is the only way I can properly torque the bolt, because I have no means of holding it to prevent it from rotating. You probably can come up with something different, something better than this. As you can see, it's holding there, and I just need to torque it. 170 pounds a foot. On yours, always check your service manual, but on this one I'm just gonna give it what you call it, I'll make sure it's tight.
Okay, good. Next is this. All right, there's the installation of the ATI damper. Two questions arise is how to put this on without the proper tools, and I did that by heating up the hub. It made it easier to slide it on there. Just give it a tap and I'm good to go. And I have tried my makeup tool for this. This is the inexpensive harmonic puller. It works. And last thing to do is put on the belt, reconnect the traction bar, and give it a test. Everything's all buttoned up except for the tire. And I got the engine running, get it warmed up. Hopefully I have enough time to at least put a glass of water here and see if there's any difference at all. Temperature is 181, just like last time. But I think the best of it, I will find out once I go out there on the road. We'll see how it is. But all in all, the ATI damper is installed, and I'm very happy and very excited to take it out on the road and see how it feels like on high RPM. Anyway, for the last time, I'll see you guys on the next. Bye everyone.